And I need to go to the bathroom. That's just worst. Whew. Um. Okay. So I watched the movie. Um. I don't know. I know it's gonna be in a video form after it, but man, this it's it's something. It's something that you will never watch in any other superhero movie in your whole life. It, let me just say that the movie wasn't perfect, but I would really doubt that any other superhero movie would make a great job as this one. Justice League, it's dead comparing to this movie. Like every single movie had the same chemistry. Like you can actually see the same chemistry every day, every movie. This one was just. This one was just. It was. I don't know. It's why did it had to end that way? Let me just say that here's the thing. First things first. For those who didn't watch it, again, this is a spoiler review, and some of you, like that comment over there, already watched it. But those who didn't watch it, this time the villain, the main villain, is acting as a villain, not like those crappy villains that end up dying the most ridiculous way as always. No, he didn't die, except his what's called the dark something. I don't remember his four people that are the guards of Thanos. He didn't even need them. Like Thanos was just using them as a distraction. He literally just used them as a distraction. Like it was just a distraction to get what he wanted, and he did. And he was the main character of the movie. That's all I want. The first thing first, the most important thing I want to say, is that he is the main important character of the movie. Like he was destined to get what he wanted, and he did. The heroes they won, they lost. Spoiler review again, and he literally snapped the finger. He did it. I already said the ending. I was talking from the beginning to the end. But wow, okay, I don't know how to explain. Like this movie was its own comparing to other movies. Heck, like if you compare it with many movies, from the worst movies till the okay movies, even the Marvel cinematic movies itself cannot compete against this movie. Like the only thing I had complained about the movie, like it just not much Hulk in this one. Yeah, I did. I don't know. There was Hulk. There was Hulk, but there wasn't a lot. Um, but again, this is a part one movie, and it was amazing. So I don't know what they will do on the part two. Like, let me just say that for those who are a fan of Harry Potter, I'm so sorry for saying this, but it might be better than Harry Potter itself. But part one and two, like for no offense, I'm not a fan of Harry Potter myself. I watched all the movies I know, and I watched the part one and part two. I don't know why I'm even bringing this, and it didn't feel like it had to. This one, it felt like they had to make a part one and part two. I can understand why. Um, and here's the thing: for I did realize that there was a lot of characters who didn't appear in the movie. And to be fair, if you think about it, maybe they didn't appear just for the second movie to come in, so they can appear for the second movie. The only thing I can say is like it was a movie. Like here's the thing: if you guys remember a bit like a long time ago, the I forgot the name of the Hulk actor, but he did by accident said that a lot of characters would die, and people thought it was just a joke because he did said that before in Avengers Age of Ultron, which was a lie. Mark Ruffalo, thank you, Mark Ruffalo. He said that as a joke. I thought it was a joke as well, but when he said it again, I thought it was a joke as well. Again, it wasn't. They half of the characters. Oh, actually, no. Most of the characters died. Um, I think yeah, all of the except Rocket, but all of the Guardians of the Galaxy died, disappeared. Half of the Avengers just gone. Black Panther is gone. Poof, boop, just gone. Like everyone died. Everyone gone. Disappeared out of existence. And there was like some of the rest of the Avengers just left alive. Heck, even Spider-Man died. Literally, Ultron. I mean, Ultron was crap. Thanos was just did it. Like the villain did it, in the best way. Vision. Many people knew that Vision would die. I never thought about it, and I wasn't. Here's the thing: I was trying to be less excited about Avengers because every single time when they make these there's a movie coming soon and people think it's going to be epic, end up being a disappointing movie, and I was trying not to be excited. That's why I'm also trying not to be excited for the future Transformers movies because I know I don't know. I feel like they will not be. But this time I should not have thought about that. I should not have had doubts. Doubt. I don't know how to say the word. I'm too excited because it was amazing movie. Vision died twice. Yeah, he technically. I don't know why. Now I realize it was like kind of funny. Vision died twice. I don't know what's funny. Like it wasn't funny when I watched it. I was like, wow, okay, that's something. But now I thought about it, it's kind of funny because he died twice in one movie. You know, usually most movies the person died and then lives. This time he died and he died. Logic, I guess, but it makes sense. I mean, not the way I said it's like it doesn't make sense, but it does make sense. Like you actually understand it a lot. Man, like also Loki died in the beginning of the movie. Easily, like Thanos just holding his neck and died. That Time Stone. Yeah, pretty much. Time Stone. I remember now. Time Stone. Vision lived, and then he died. Also, if you're asking why he died, lived, and died, Scarlet Witch was trying to destroy the stone. What was it? The Soul Stone? Yeah, I think it was called the Soul Stone. But you know, it's the Time Stone. He can literally just fix the problem. I mean, it was for nothing. If actually, not, I want to go to there in a second, but let me just continue. In theoretical, if somehow he didn't got this Time Stone from Doctor Strange, which I will get to that later, the Soul Stone would be destroyed and the rest, which would be really stupid. And come on, no one wants to see that. Which thanks for that they didn't do that. He literally just repaired it and killed Vision to get the stone. Oof. Anyways, yeah, that was something. Oh, I wasn't that much with her, but I feel like now I understand why she was somehow what. Like I never thought she's gonna be that important until now. Gamora. She died. Like, how do I even explain how she died? So, by the way, wow, from Thanos, I never thought Thanos would be that much. Thanos had really like a father love with Gamora, which is really weird because dude killed like half of the universe. But yeah, he sacrificed Gamora to kill to sacrifice her so Thanos could get what was the he was trying to get for the Soul Stone. So wait, so oh wait, what was the stone then? I forgot. I keep forgetting what stones. Like I keep forgetting the names of the stones. Yeah, he sacrificed Gamora for the stones. Yeah, but wow. Yeah. God, I have nothing to say anymore. I'm lost. Oh, by the way, it's I want to talk about it. It's kind of funny. So the whole thing where they said that the Red Skull would be alive, that he's still alive and he would appear in the movie. Yeah, he appeared in the movie. Wasn't a big thing. He just appeared as a guardian of the Soul Stone, which is weird. I mean, I was excited, but then I was like, I don't know. I had no feelings for that. I thought it was going to be more exciting, but it wasn't. And he was speaking. Is it me? Because was he speaking normal English, like perfect English, not that Nazi English? You get the point. Anyways, I don't know. He didn't feel himself. He felt like someone else, like a guardian of something. If he feel like someone else. Um, I don't know, but oh, I remember now. Thanks for mentioning. Hawkeye. People keep saying that Hawkeye is trying to find Captain Marvel to help out. I don't know if it's true. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. If it's true, it's fine because they are trying to add all the Marvel's cinematic universe, and I do feel like they will add her in some point, which I would not. I will be fine with it. Um, but yeah, if they add it, it's fine. And I don't know, like right now, I don't know how to review the movie. I'm just right now. It's really late for me to do that. But I'm like I forgot. I'm my brain exploded. Like I have nothing to say. Um, okay, let me just review. Let me just start from the beginning. Uh, First of all, if for those who watched the movie, if you've seen when before Doctor Strange also being, you know, erased from the universe, he said something. I don't remember what he said, but he said something that for those who didn't understand, let me just say that what he meant is that if you guys remember the when he was like looking at the thousands of ways where it would happen, how it would go between Avengers and Thanos, there was one way of victory, one between 12,000, I believe. And I think if obviously it is going the way that Doctor Strange predicted, but with death, with the consequence was with sacrifice. I just realized if you guys remember the Transformers: The Last of Us when they added this whole no sacrifice, there's no victory stuff. That movie was crap. I'm sorry to say this, but the last night movie, the whole it was just weak. Why am I even? I'm so hatred for the movie. I don't know why. Let me just go back to the Avengers movie. With this movie, yeah. Here's the thing. Yeah, when he said that, he did. Okay, is the only way the end game. What he meant by that is that in my opinion, he meant that this is the way for their victory, even with the consequence, with the sacrifice. No sacrifice, no victory. Duh. They should have had that on this movie, not on the Transformers movie. Well, I'm so hated about that movie. I mean, that movie sucked. Um, and that's what's going on right now. It's a big sacrifice for the win. And if it's true, which obviously it's true, because if you remember, there's a lot of Marvel movies coming soon. So obviously, at the end, I believe at the end, obviously at the end of the Avengers 3 Part 2, they would revive a lot of people. Which here comes the fact where people were just excited for is that what's his name? Quicksilver might return. Quicksilver and other people might return, might live again. Because to be fair, though, he only appeared for like a bit and then died. I mean, and it would make sense if they did that. Like, hopefully they do. But yeah. So for those who's excited for his return, he might return. Because all the heroes will return, he might return. I would be happy for him for his return, hopefully. Okay, so I take that out of the way. There's a lot of stuff in the movie. There's so many stuff in the movie that I'm trying to process. Like, it wasn't a bad. The movie wasn't bad. It didn't feel like. It didn't feel like. Let me just say, it didn't feel like it was the typical movie. It was itself, a thing itself, in a good way, and that's great. Like, if it was great. Let me just say that there was a lot of jokes in this movie. That's what I was trying to say. There was a lot of jokes. Some of them was funny. I liked it, but some of them was kind of for the seriousness of the movie was going through. Because it didn't feel like those typical hey, happy Marvel movie. No, it felt like you're mixing the dark feeling of the DC movies into it. Like, they took that and made it an actual dark movie. It was dark at the end. It was dark. The beginning of the movie was not that dark, but at the end, whew. Wow, that was wow. Yeah, it just wow. It was something. Now, one thing. Also, another thing I want to say is that what was it? Yeah, I keep forgetting. And also, let me just since I can't remember what I'm trying to say, the ending of the movie. Spoiler alert, a big one is that. Well, Thanos was just sitting, looking, smiling. See what I mean? By being a dark movie, yeah, that's how dark it is. That's how dark it is. Whew. Man. Actually, yeah. One thing I want to say is the action. I don't know why I didn't like it. I also saw for the air condition. It's really hot in this country, so this is a really weird movie review. But the action was good. I just wished it was. I wish it was much more. To be fair, the ending was okay. I like it, but I don't like it. There should be more. Good thing it's a part 1 and part 2 movie, so I'm not going to complain a lot about it. I'm not going to even think on complaining about it. I just feel like it should have been more. That's it. But it was okay. I liked it. There was a lot of good stuff at least. I'm eating my own flesh because of the movie. I'm just kidding. Yeah, there was a lot. How did Thor survive this exploding ship? Yeah, the Thor. I feel bad because Thor literally lost the whole Asgard people, including Thor and the sword dude. Poor dude. Which brings me to the point where the Thor Ragnarok movie was for no reason. Like, it wasn't obviously for no reason. It was for something, but at the same time, it was for no reason. Like, they Thor saved the people, but for what? They end up dying anyway. So what's the point? They died, like boom, dead. Waste of saving. But I mean, again, the Infinity War was supposed to be a movie where people die, and they did, so makes sense. But you know, I was like, Thanos was. Here's the thing: I just thought about it. Thanos was like, all of you. Seriously though, why do you spend your whole time just saving and all that stuff? If I would just come and kill everything like I did it, there you go, and he did it. What's wrong with me? Jeez, that movie just changed my whole thing, my whole brain. I'm dumb now. Man, I don't know. I know. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. I can't describe. I'm sorry. This is probably the worst movie review I ever did in my life. Um, it was amazing. It was good. There was a couple things I wished it was better, but it was good. And this time the villain shines a bit in a big way. I just didn't like the way, which actually, if you think about it, that might be a good way because they might use that as a not a type, yeah. I don't understand why they made it like that, but I don't know. Like this, the only thing I want to say is that this time the villain is a villain, like the villain we all wished for, like thousand times, million times better than better than the crappy Steppenwolf from the Justice League movie. He could literally, if he was in the DC Comics movie, no, that never mind what I'm saying. I don't know, but anyways, he was good. He was good. Yeah, I don't remember now. So let's just here comes the weird thing. Thanos is he thinks himself he's not the villain. He thinks that wiping half of the universe is going to bring a balance, and which he did. And yeah, that's, if you think about it, actually he is villain because he killed a lot of people, and he was laughing about it. Yeah. Anyways, he's a psychopath in 1,000, in like level 1,000. Does that make sense? I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Do I recommend you to watch the movie? Yes. Why? Because I don't know how to even describe the movie. I can't even make a good review. Like, it was a movie that just blew my mind, and I don't know how to process it now. One thing I want to say, and a lot of people might start saying, is that if you don't know anything about Marvel movies, and if you're not a fan of the Marvel movies, if you're not into Marvel in general, don't recommend to watch it. It's not the movie that you think it is. It's not the typical movie that you prefer to watch, which is really stupid for you to do that. But if you really prefer those crappy, it's not crappy. I mean, I like it, but it didn't feel like it was special. It just was the ending. It was typical. But if you prefer the typical ones instead of this special itself, new way of perspective type of movie, then don't watch it. But if you're a fan of, or just know about Marvel and you want to watch it, go watch it. I really recommend you to watch. My rating for the movie is, I don't know, like I'm really fighting myself inside to not give it a 5, but I don't know. Cinema silent, the end part. Yeah, pretty much. It just, the ending was just silent. Like you had silent. You were like looking in with your eyes like that. Like you just not expect it to be like that. And sense of that, I'll give it 4.9. 99. I don't know. I give it almost a 5. I will give it a total 5 when after I watch the second part. That's it. I know. Stupid, right? I know. But I will give it 4.9 out of 5. 4.8. I'm just gonna change 4.8 because again there was a couple things but yeah. Still 4.8. It's a lot. That means that the movie is great. I can't wait for the second part. I want to know how it goes. Whew. And I feel like here's one message that I want to give to all movie directors, especially Michael Bay. You should always try to make something special like that. You should always make something unique and not something that is typical, like the Avengers movie. And I'm giving that message especially to the DC Comics universe. Try to make it like that. Try to make it special. And if they make this Justice League 2, 3, I don't know what Justice League, just if they add Darkseid, make him special. Don't copy paste the Avengers movie. Don't do that. Obviously, hopefully you don't do that. Just make it special. Don't make it the crap, please. I know the second movie would be typical Avengers beating Thanos. But to be fair, though, at least they give us a juicy part one that just gives it a great movie. Like, I don't know what to explain, but it was great. It didn't feel the typical thing. It felt like something special and great. And this time, the villain wins, which is something new. Just for those movies, for every movies out there, make something special like this one, including Transformers. So yeah, that's all I want to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being in the live stream, for watching the review. Sorry if it was a really long review. I want to give it more. To be fair, I want to make it like a 40 minutes review, but I don't have time. I don't know that language. Sorry. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching the movie as I did. It was an amazing movie. I liked it. There was a lot of stuff. Also, just to point out real quick, for those who want to have like this thing where we know to understand the character of every single character of the movie, if you think about it, there's no reason whatsoever. Except for Gamora. I did thought the Gamora part was important. The rest, we already know. We watched the movie. We watched every single... How many movies? 18 movies of Marvel? And they did explain every character. So there's no point to explain the characters on this movie. And what they did, which, they didn't do that, I can understand because there was no point. We already know about the characters. And thanks for doing that. Like, thanks for actually doing that. Like, making the movie normal. Just continue. Like, there's no time for explaining. Thanks for that. So yeah, just one thing I want to ask before I end this live stream. Maybe they're already making the second movie, which fine. I just hope that Thanos character, he's perfect. No, he's great. He's just still almost not totally in the peak of perfect. There's a couple things I just wish, unless I'm wrong, maybe he's supposed to be like that. I just wish that don't make him bad. Of course, they right now I don't think they're making him bad. It feels like he might want to, but please don't. But he's doing well. Like, he's doing well. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But he's doing well. Like, the villain is great. The movie itself is great. Again, recommend to watch it. But anyways, so in general, great movie, amazing movie, recommended to watch. Comparing to all the movies, probably the movies from this year, you can't compare with this one. So yeah, pretty much. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for being the live stream / movie review. Sorry for being too long. Hope you guys enjoyed. Share this live stream movie review. Share this to everyone. Subscribe to my gaming channel. Link in the description or description of my old videos. I want to talk about something, but not now. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Give a like, share this video, subscribe to my gaming channel, not this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. And let's get to the road to the Avengers Infinity War Part 2. See you guys there. Peace. Amazing movie. Oh, man.